Bit of an obstacle course here. Well, I'm here today to take a look at the Yellowstone mess tin and water canteen. Now you can see it's in a black pouch there, which is pretty strong and durable. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job. It doesn't feel like it's going to rip or anything. It's quite a big pouch as well. It really kind of dwarfs the canteen. Then if we pull the canteen out, you see there you've got the canteen in the cup itself. Now, even though the pouch does its job, I kind of wish that there was just a little pocket on the front, kind of like this one here, because it's handy having somewhere to put your matches and your water purification tablets, because then I feel like I've got a bit more of a complete set. You know, if I've got something to gather the water in and a metal pot to boil it in, it's nice to know I've got then the matches as well to start a fire to boil it. And yeah, you could just slide some in the bottom of the pouch, but it'd be nice if there's a special pocket on the front there to put them in. And on the back it has two of these metal clips to put your belt through, that you pull this bit at the top here up and it detaches at the bottom, so you could slide under as well as through the side there. Now for the canteen itself, you've got just a basic cup there. It's got a bit of flex to it if you really apply pressure. I mean, you could bend it if you really wanted to, but at the same time it's not so flimsy that it's going to just get bent and bashed around too much in your pack. But it's not as solid as the military issue ones. Handles on the side there. I'll put that to use in a minute, boiling some water in it. Then you've got the bottle itself, which is aluminum as well. Now, it only holds 800 millilitres, which might not be enough for some. I don't mind having different size bottles. I've got plenty of litre bottles, so I'm fine having one that's only 800 millilitres. The problem with this, however, when I got it, is that where the top and the bottom of the bottle are kind of fused together here, it leaked. Sorry about the noise, there are planes flying over all over the place. But anyway, yeah, it was leaking out the side here. So I've put some liquid weld around it, which isn't pretty, but it has worked. It doesn't leak anymore. It also leaked out of the lid at the top here, where that kind of rivet goes in that holds the chain on. But I put some super glue around that, and that now doesn't leak either. But obviously it's not ideal, because the last thing you want is water in your pack making everything wet and damp, and then you've got the worry of mould growing in there and having to clean it all out, not to mention you're wasting your water supplies if it's leaking out. Now I looked on Amazon, and there were quite a lot of reviews on there that had the same problem. Maybe about a third of the people who reviewed it were saying that their bottles leaked as well. So it is a reasonably widespread problem with these Yellowstone canteens, which is a shame, because I've been wanting to get a metal canteen for a while now. And even though it does now work for me because I've fixed it up, obviously if you buy something, you don't have to fix it yourself to get it to work. You want it in good condition straight away. But without the bottle, I'm still glad I got it, because the pouch and the cup are large enough that I can fit a litre plastic bottle in there and into the pouch. Now the problem I have with, I've got two of these litre bottles at home, but neither one of them has a pouch that's large enough to accommodate the metal mug. So it's actually handy having this pouch now that I can use for my litre bottle, even though I still wish it had a pouch on the front, which I could sew a little one on there, I guess, at some point as well. So I don't know if I would necessarily, well, I wouldn't recommend buying this, because it's got quite a lot of faults with it, but it was £10. Jesus Christ, noisy bastards. Piss off. Jesus. Hopefully you can actually hear me over these aeroplanes flying over, but anyway. It's good if you just want to buy something to kind of modify yourself, you know. You can fix the bottle yourself, you can use the pouch for other things. So I have found some good uses for this. It cost me £10. ideally, considering all the faults with it, I would have rather have only paid £5. But I think they are actually now out of production, so I think enough people had problems with them that they've stopped making them, because the website I bought it off of were initially going to send me a replacement, but then they couldn't because it's gone out of production, so they just refunded me my money. So in the end I got it for free, and I've been able to fix it up enough to get uses out of it. Yeah, it's boiling up in there nicely. Handles aren't too hot either. Of course, that's sometimes a different story on different stoves you use. The Hexi stove tends to heat handles up a bit. It's alright on the gas. And there you have it, the Yellowstone Canteen and cup. I'd had my eye on this for a while and I was really looking forward to getting it, so it was a bit of a disappointment to find all the flaws with it, but I thought I'd share with you guys and basically warn anyone else off buying one, unless you see them cheap. I mean, for a £5 it's possibly worth it for the pouch and the cup, and they may be going cheap now that they're out of production, and companies might be wanting to get rid of them, but otherwise, yeah, don't bother. Well, thanks for watching, and hope the sound of the planes overhead wasn't too annoying for everyone as it was for me, but I'll catch you next time.